I'm not going to be wearing these the whole time, but I wanted to put them on just because this is coming to you from South Florida. And of course, my husband and my daughter were just up there to see the decorations. And when I'm laughing, I'm holding my glasses because I keep popping up because of the ears. Uh, they were, they took our usual annual family trip. We usually go during this time of year just to go to see the decorations, and also because we've always put away money through our Visa. We get points for Disney. Oh, thank you. These are actually, they were Hannah Andreasen on sale. I think that's how you say her name. And these pajamas will just last and last. They're such a good, like, cotton weave fabric. I don't know what you would call them. I can't really remember but the fabric right now, that's terrible. But they're like an organic, I think, cotton. Their company does a lot of organic cotton, which, on Christmas, that's the one time I will buy them, usually on sale. And yeah, I love them. So thank you for your compliment. But tonight, I was just going to show you basically some things that I have gotten, not just off of Amazon Vine. And by the way, if it's your first time here or you're watching the replay, my name is Carol. I am South Florida Sunshine Tropicals. I garden and do a food forest in Zone 10B, South Florida. And we're usually hanging out here talking about gardening and things like that. And tonight we will, of course, talk about gardening, maybe do a little Christmas trivia. I'm not really sure how busy of a night it will be because a lot of people are away or doing things with family. So we will probably have a smaller crowd tonight. Hey, Amir, good to see you. But let me take these off so, nobody, I hurt anybody with these flashing lights. Hope it doesn't totally screw up my hair. But yeah, it's been an interesting week. I did put out a video finally. It's been a while since I did that. I had to take down a tree that meant a lot to me. And then when I was editing my video, I realized I had a lot of bloopers and I could have just cut them out and said, I'm great with these tools. Or I could have shown you what I saw. And I was actually a little bit upset with myself with some of the things I did with the tools, but also not knowing that the tree has rot and not being like extra careful with that. And you'll see that if you watch the video. So tonight, I first off wanted to share that I did get two new fruit trees. Well, one's not really quite a fruit tree. You're holding Duncan 1900 says she was holding her breath throughout that video. I know, right? Some of those were really surprising. Those those cuts. Oh my gosh. Like, uh, yeah, that thing needs to soak in WD-40. And I think the tree, I don't know, I think I should have inspected it a little bit better. But yeah, when I was editing it and I did it, I was like, what? Especially with the small chainsaw. And I saw how I held it. I was like so mad at myself. But the 2 trees that I got, I actually had them brought in from Puerto Rico because, Etsy, you can do that, and that's actually where I got them from, was a seller on Etsy. One that is not a fruit tree, and both Diva and I have wanted this, which, if you are not watching Miss Marine's stuff, please do. She is now got her mom, here, well, here, like she's here with me in Florida. I wish. She has now moved her mom to her location on Vancouver Island, and they already enjoyed some time at church together. And it was, first time in a long time her mom got to physically join in and be in church. Hey, Jay was the first one in here, and I just wanted to say thank you for coming in, Jay. Thank you also for Amir popping in, Brenda from Duncan 1900. I appreciate you. And thank you for the rest of you who might be in the bushes. The computer is acting a little funny tonight. I was trying to get a different thumbnail up. That's why I gave myself another 5 minutes. It was hiding and was not, so I had to finagle it, like send it to myself through my phone. And it was usually the Apple products that'll pop right up. But anyway, so to go back to the tree, this one, Diva and I both wanted Diva in the Dirt, Maureen Washington, and he had it on sale. And I had it in my cart for a while. And my brother had sent me money, but this was money from you guys supporting me because I have memberships now and it's only $99. $99. Yeah, $99 a month because everybody can afford that. 99 cents a month is very helpful, but also YouTube did a challenge where they challenged me to open memberships. Otherwise, felt weird about it, honestly. Just like I feel weird about like, here's my shirts and my logo. I'm still not used to all that stuff. But you guys really helped me out, and I really, really appreciate my members and also my longtime subscribers because I don't want to leave out any support. You guys have offered me a lot of support over the years, and I really appreciate it. So with that money, I was able to get the cinnamon tree. That's exactly what it is. It is a Ceylon cinnamon tree. I'm hoping I'm saying that right, but it is true cinnamon. So I finally get to show you guys. It smells amazing. Actually, you know what? I've got it wrong. I just realized this is one thing when I do order off Etsy, this is the first guy that or person, I don't even know if it's a guy, um, who did not label my trees. I'm wait, hold on. I really think this is it's just the leaves don't match. Nope. You know what it is? I'm smelling my essential oil. I know which one this is. Hold on. It's this one that is my cinnamon tree. So now you'll get to see both of them, and then I'll tell you what this one is. When I looked back and saw the leaves, I was like, wait a minute, this is wrong. This is the cinnamon tree right here. And you can actually use the cinnamon leaf for teas. So yeah, only $99. Please reset that to 99 cents. Can you imagine my poor members? It's like, oh, crazy. Be like, what? Wow, she raised it for that. So this is the cinnamon tree. I'm so happy to have it. And now I can actually start to get it ready to, go outside. It goes out in a pot, stays in dappled light before it will go out into my yard. But it does smells amazing, but it also smells amazing because my essential oils right now that I have are actually cinnamon and orange going to get that nice Christmassy vibe. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you putting that up. So here is my cinnamon tree. This is the new one that will join the food forest. I love cinnamon. Cinnamon and peppermint are two of my favorite spices. So when Christmas comes around and even Thanksgiving with pumpkin pie spice, it's like I get all excited because I love those scents and those smells. Peppermint oil I carry with me everywhere. I always have it as part of my what I would call a sensory kit. Like if I am out and there's like gross smells, I have my peppermint oil and I just dab it like underneath my nose. Peppermint oil I can do almost straight. It doesn't bother me. Oh, you were switching your locations and devices. Yeah, Jade's been great. She popped right in. Yeah, I understand that. I was having trouble, like device trouble, and earlier today we were having issues with the Wi-Fi, so I'm glad it's fine, I guess. Just let me know if it's not, if you can. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it was a hard decision to make, and yeah, I grew up with that tree, so it was a hard decision to make. I actually do not know when my dad planted that tree next to his Plumera tree. Okay, so let me put down the cinnamon tree gently. This one actually fell before I went live. Oh, thank you. Appreciate the it's 1010 sound and video. Good. This one I'm hoping will stay alive. There are not many people who have a true mangosteen in South Florida. Last time I spoke to Mad Farm, I was asking him if he knew anybody locally, and he said he only knew a couple people. So we'll see how this does. Right now, I have a lemon drop mangosteen, but this is the deep purple uh, mangosteen that I have done a tasting on before. I don't know if it's considered the red, but if you have a Whole Paycheck or Whole Foods near you, they started to actually import them. They are not cheap. I think it's a package of 6, might not even be 6, was like 11, 12.99. It might even be more. Yes, it's I think they call it either the purple. Do, 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 do. Oh my. Okay. I just found a question that I never saw before. It says, "Is it legal?" Yes, purple mangosteen. Okay, so mangosteen, sometimes spelled mangostan, and commonly known as the purple mangosteen, is a tropical evergreen tree with edible fruit native to the island of Southeast Asia, from the Malay Peninsula to Borneo. It has been cultivated extensively in tropical Asia since ancient times. What I was first introduced to mangosteen was freeze dried. Our Sprouts Market carried it freeze dried, and I was sold. It's sweet and tart. Um, yeah, I totally love it. Absolutely love it. And by the way, if you're just coming in or you've been here a while, please help me out and hit the like button. It'll help send these things out, my live out and videos go out. But thank you, Jay. I appreciate that letting me know about the sound. So these leaves are they're just beautiful. And the fruit, I'm going to see if I can bring it up. I just recently also dropped the paid version of StreamYard. So everything is new all over again, like what I can do on here and what I can't. Let me just see if I can do image share screen. No, I don't want to do that. I am not sure. It's not an image file. It is a share screen. Come on, Carol. Oh, I don't know what Google now is having a problem with them. What? That's weird. Okay. I hope it's okay. There we go. I'm going to bring it up, guys, the picture for you guys to see it. Now, for those of you who don't know, to go back to the cinnamon tree, you are eating the bark of that tree. There we go. That's the purple mangosteen. Oh, it forced an ad? Like a full, wouldn't let you skip it? I'm sorry, Aid. That's the only way actually that people are making any kind of money on YouTube right now is lives with ads. So sorry about that, but every little thing that you guys watch really helps me out because I'm not working outside of the home. This is basically my little job. And right now we could use it for sure with everything going up in the next year. um, Already seeing things come in like I'm sure you guys are too. So I appreciate everything, the memberships, the watching of my videos, and you watch or even just walk away and let the ad play. It Those ad cents, they add up for me. And I really appreciate it. So anyway, the mangosteen looks like this. I've tasted it on another live. I believe you can see the picture in that live on the thumbnail where you see the mangosteen, and it's a fruit tasting. It is delicious. It's just a weird texture for people who aren't used to tropical fruits. So let me remove it because it really, on mine, goes really. Oh, okay. Thanks, Aid. I appreciate that. That's wild because I just mentioned that's where I got my trees was Etsy. I thought it was really cool because it was the first time I ever brought in something, even though, Puerto Rico's US territory. I don't know, it's still US territory. They didn't Yeah, we're not 51 states. So, yeah, it's still US territory. But it was the first time I ever got a package that was, like, had the stamp on it. I was actually gonna bring it in here that the custom agents went into my package and checked it. It's like, "Yeah, this is not cocaine. This is dirt." Well, it's probably some kind of media that's actually, sterile. But, yeah, it was really wild to see that on my package. That was kinda cool. The other things that I got, are off of Vine, but one of the things was funny that Hannah and I went to the mall because, of course, it's near Christmas and we're doing a little Christmas shopping, and I saw this stuff because now my hair is growing out. It's for curly hair. It's a leave-in conditioner, and it smells, like, amazing. It smells like a baked product for Christmas time or the holidays, and I didn't know it's a trending product right now, and you can use it if you have locks or anything that you put into your hair, like if you are a melanated brother or sister, it can be used for that. It's called Sticky Dates, and that's what it smells like that it has dates in it, and it's probably where it got its name because they do put, like, natural stuff in their products, but they're not totally clean. It's from Lush. That store bowls me over all the time with the smells when I walk in, but this smells so good. Oh, I just feel amazing after I take a shower or a bath and I put that in my hair as I exit. Oh, it just smells like a bakery. Mm. And Merry Early Christmas. Or I got hold on, let me wipe off my lipstick. Or Happy Holidays. So the other things that I had picked up on Vine recently kind of shocked me that I could get a hold of them. I didn't know. Well, they do have a farm section. And I would love to be able just to have chickens one day. So not only did I get one incubator, the next day they had a larger one on. I haven't even opened it, but I now have incubators for the future. I could probably use them in homeschooling too. This one's a little bit larger. I might have to pull up my let me pull up my page maybe that I have on Vine to show you guys which one it is. But what's funny is after the incubator, and I also have a shovel, excuse me, a shovel for all the, stuff the little chickens leave behind to clean. That was on there. This next one freaked out my daughter a little bit because I know she wouldn't be too happy with me, but it goes from egg to some of you will know what this is, some of you won't. If you've ever watched a Justin Rhodes video on basically dispatching chickens, you'll know what this is. It's a see you later cone. It's a send you to freezer camp cone. Basically hang the chicken upside down and their little head comes out the bottom and do things to them so you can make fried chicken out of them later. So yeah, I thought that was kind of funny and I was like, "Oh, maybe this means that I'll finally be able to get chickens." Yes, this the smaller leaf tree was the cinnamon here, the cinnamon, which the cinnamon, when you are having cinnamon in your baked products, whether it's you see the little curl, you're having the bark of the tree. So it will take me quite a while to harvest any bark from this little baby tree. But I've wanted one for a long time, and it's funny because Devo wanted one too. And if things happen again to where I have some money, I definitely would want to send one up to her from this grower because what they sent me are very healthy. And then this one with the larger leaves, the Garcinia or mangosteen, is the larger leaf. And they both need to get some light. Oh, speaking of lights, and I've got to turn the lights off because I'm concerned about this. And behind me, right there, that is actually a corner grow station. And I was thinking of GT and Mike because they have their wig. I don't know if is it, I guess still 2025 or 2026. It's winter growing inside challenge or winter inside growing. That's what would spell wig. Thank you. Yes, here's the information on cinnamon. There's Cinnamonium burum and Cinnamonium Zalancium, also called true cinnamon or Ceylon cinnamon, is a small evergreen tree belonging to the family Lauriaceae, native to Sri Lanka. Thank you. Jay Bye, you're awesome. I did see the other one too. I'm going to pull this up. And purple mangosteen is the Garcinia mangostana, is a real tropical evergreen tree that produces a highly prized deep reddish purple fruit. And it is highly prized and it's delicious. Absolutely. I wish I knew what to compare it to other than another tropical fruit. Um, as far as texture. Like for another tropical fruit to me, it has a little bit of a texture of a lychee. I guess maybe softer than like if you peeled a grape, it's it's more malleable and it's softer, it melts in your mouth more. And then it has kind of a flatter, larger seed in the center of the sections. Like you get so many sections. I think is it five? Let me see if the picture is still up. It's 5 or 6, is it? 5. It's 5. It's usually 5, sometimes 6. Oh, actually, you can have more. I'm seeing they showed mangosteens that have more sections. So you pull out your mangosteen and you eat it usually section by section because, oh, they're so good. I've never seen anybody pull like all the sections in their mouth before. Thank you. Yes, the rules for WIG 2025. And that's what I had to actually put up the lights myself. These are grow lights, small little grow lights. But I'm going to update my review because I'm going to pull this right now. Hold on. This part that the USB goes into is hot as Hades, which is not good. Like, no, you're usually going to be, putting your plant starts or your small starts underneath these lights, and you might be leaving them going about your day or even going out to work, like if it's winter time, and this feels like it could melt right through something. So yeah, I'm gonna have to update my review on that now that I got the lights going. The problem was they were supposed to with the lights, they must have discovered something was going on with the lights. Yeah, hot, not good. Exactly. Especially if they're LED. It makes no sense. Something's not quite right. Um, I think they might have discovered something going on with the lights because they didn't the little lights are very, small back here. I don't know if you can see, like, it's, mm, shorter than from my elbow to my wrist is how long it is. I'm trying to turn this light on to make up for the one we lost. There we go, little light. And it was supposed to have a sticky on the back, like a peel and stick. It was missing, so that yeah, that could exactly, it could cause a fire is what I was thinking too. Yep, exactly. But it is so hot, it feels like it could melt through something right now. One thing you see in the background, this used to be my mom's, and I believe it was one of her friends who made it for her a long time ago when I was little. I love these old trees. Like, I love them. I wish I could collect them, but I can't have nice things like this because, yeah, I can't. I have a child that is very, quick, like very quick, and will just, boop. Impulsive is the word. He's very impulsive, and things just happen. Like family of four, things just happen. The other thing that is from Vine is this cute little snow globe. I haven't had a new snow globe in so long We had a couple and just aged over time, they got kinda yucky on the inside, kinda gross. But one thing I will be having a video because of the memberships and because of that challenge that YouTube had, I was able to get some planters, like, everybody's doing it now because they were, like, on a super good sale, but I was also able to get botanical interest seeds, and I'll, do a live about that and maybe a video of me, planting out the ones that I can plant. If I can get to that, because that tree, is now down and I'm dealing with the trunk trying to dry that out, and as I was doing it, I realized it it's kind of forming a heart, so, yeah. They were they were they were a real trend in the '80s too, yep. They came back around, like, people were collecting them, I wanna say in, like, 2013, 2014, I was seeing a lot of people, going back to that, and you see them now where they do, like, knockoffs, like, this was hand painted by her friend at one of those ceramic places, but it was from before the '80s. I don't know if it was in the '70s she did it or the late '60s. I don't know if she put a date on the bottom, I have to double check. Oh, cool. In all kinds of colors too? See, but I like the handmade ones. And that's the thing, like if you go on like eBay or the reseller places and you want one of these, sometimes you get, hey, how's my gardening nephew? How are you? The ultimate gardener is here. Hold on. Let me see if I can go over. Yeah, I just pulled out my trees and was showing them my trees, Emmanuel. And I am so bad at saying how do you say your last name? Hey, Brook Trout, welcome in. Yeah, if you guys are coming in late, do me a favor and watch the beginning because I just had gotten some new trees and then I had gotten some interesting things from Vine. I think something else came in right before. Oh, Emmanuel, I was telling them about this is supposed to be there's small grow lights on this, but unfortunately its plug and the USB runs so hot that this could melt through something, it could start a fire. So that's out. But I do have other grow lights. Oh, this is a tray. I'm gonna probably paint this. It's like off-white. It's actually you can make it mosaic, Brenda. You would probably like this. Jay, I don't know if you do arts and crafts or not. You do a lot of gardening and gardening with people and for people. But this has capiz shells in it to mosaic with, or capizi shells, which look like mother of pearl. It needs to be screwed on tighter. I was like, "Oh, I'll get that. I'm artsy and crafty. I still have time to do it." It's these. I think there's yeah, it comes with and you can get these like at, discount title stores too. I didn't tell anybody that if you want it more or a different color. I have tons of different tiles and mosaic stuff. Oh, that was me last night. I got like maybe 2 hours free at the most. I just couldn't get settled. Like I would get a couple, like an hour. Well, my husband woke me up once because I don't know if it's my allergies or what, but I guess I'm snoring louder. Probably some of it is my weight, which, we'll do something about that in January. I'm not going to even attempt it during the holidays because, yeah, I don't want to because I want to eat the way I want to eat. And I don't want to diet right now. But yeah, that was me last night. Oh, that would have been awesome. A live craft show, Duncan said. We should have done a live craft show before Christmas. Let's do that. Next year, let's do that. We could do that. We could still do, yeah, let's do that. Oh, you're a craft nut too? Okay. Jay says, she says, yes, I am a craft nut. Amongst other things, I'm getting a bunch of gifts together for staff and volunteers. Oh, that's sweet in your village. I love that. Yeah, I used to love to make like corsages and stuff for the nursing home that we would visit. So good to see you, Emmanuel. You can watch from the beginning, but adjust speed to catch up to now. Oh, that's kind of a neat idea. I didn't know that. But yeah, Brook Trout last night was my night where I was sleeping like that. But I also have like when I said I'm going to show seeds, this is part of the pile. They all fell. I don't know what it is about this room. It's like the room where I drop things. But that's my seed pile to tackle later. And I also have the things that I had gone. I'm trying to think. I thought I had one other thing to show you guys. Hmm. If I did, I probably didn't bring it into this room, but there'll be plenty. That's for sure. That is for sure. So the trivia for Christmas, and I don't know if you guys know these answers or not. It was just something silly. It was like, do you know where the Christmas tree tradition started? That's the first question. I think these are kind of neat because I have to refresh my memory. But yeah, we'll have to have a craft night, ladies. We'll have to do that. And we'll have to, I like that idea, Duncan. You'll have to help me plan that. Next year, let's do a holiday craft fair or craft show. And you do great stuff. So yeah, let's put, kind of, email me if you want the price and, let's do that. I think that's a great idea. I'll help you make seed money too. Okay, this is now my peppermint oil. For those of you who sleep on your sides, I learned something new. That pull that I feel in the center of my back is because of the way I sleep on my shoulder. It can like push your shoulder up in, and it can cause strain all through here, up into here, and that's where my migraines start too. So anybody know where that started? I'm going to go back to it again. Where did the Christmas tree tradition start? I'm going to give the answer in a second. Oh, I wish I could do that side by side. Oh, it's trying to tell me how to do side by side split view. I don't even want, nope. Let me stop sharing that. That'll help. There we go. Yep. Trees. Jay got it. Germany. Trees from pagan traditions formalized to Western countries and Germany. Correctamundo. Yeah, but it's the only I can't it's sleeping on your stomach's not good for you either, the way it twists your spine. It's like they don't give us many ways sleeping on your back once you get older, and if you're a bit overweight, you snore and you can have sleep apnea. It's like where how are you supposed to sleep? Like hanging from your ankles? Like what? I rotate now from left to right to give my shoulders a break, but yeah, especially after you hit a certain age too, you lose a lot of the lubrication in your shoulders, especially as women, and you can get, locked up shoulders. Okay, it'll annoy me. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, not on my 13-inch screen. Although my daughter did get me another screen to use to hook up, but I have to get a board or something. Like I think J3 suggested that. I forget who suggested that. J3GS might have suggested it. See, I do the left side for acid reflux too. And then other people are like, no, right. And I'm like, no, everything I read said left, and I have a harder time on my right, but it's been a little bit better. But sadly, I've had to um, use those Pepsi ACs just to get things to settle down. That's why I know in January I am going to clean up my diet because I my reflux is worse when I'm eating like holiday fare. Like when I'm eating the boars and cheese and I'm eating the things that go with the boars and cheese, like the crackers, even though they're, gluten free, or, chips where I'll get ruffles, but I'll get the simply ones so they don't have a lot of extra stuff in them that I don't need. All right, the next trivia question. What does the X in Xmas stand for? A lot of people think it is the removal of a name, but what does it stand for? If anybody knows. Yes, welcome in if you're here later. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming in. And if you're watching the replay, please remember to hit the like and subscribe because some of you are watching my stuff. At least it looks like half, and you are not subscribed yet. It does. Let's see. I can't sleep on my left side because the stomach empties on the right. I guess mine is different. And it says with everything that I read, the left side is the best side if you have reflux. But then I hear of people that they say the same thing that they have to do on the right side. So I don't know if because they took my gallbladder, it's just different. I don't know what they did to me, but left is the way that I do not get really bad reflux. X represents Jesus. Yes, it does represent Jesus. And some people think it's like Xing him out of Christmas. And in fact, I wondered that when I was younger. I'm like, why'd they do that? It stands for the Greek letter chi, the first letter of Christ. And I'm not going to try and say that Greek word because I don't know the rest of them, the letters that they're showing me. And let's see, what does Noel mean? It's Latin, comes from the Latin, Noel. Yes. I know they always get me up here and say, "No, it's the right." I'm like, "No, really, it is the left. Go." You just have to Google it. Google it, and it says the left side for reflux is the best side. Um, but for some people, it won't be. Like, some people can't. They have an injury and they can't sleep on that left side, and I get that. I for my life until I hit, I guess, my early 40s. Was a total neck twister. I was always on my stomach. I was a total stomach sleeper with my hands under my pillow. Yeah. And then I started getting really bad migraines and looking into what's going on in my spine and in my neck. Christos, thank you. But it just showed me that Greek word. It didn't put Christos next to it. I'm like, I know it, but I can't read Greek. Oh, I love that. That's cool info. Pronounced roughly as Christos. Oh, it's a soft K H. Christos. Crystal. That's so cool. I like that anointed one. Superman position for sleeping, hugging a pillow. Superman, how do you hug a pillow like like hands in the air, hugging a pillow? You do that. I'm so confused. Yeah, oh, mine was, yes. I'm like, on your side, Jay? Because because on my side, I have to do the pillow. Yes, laying on your face. Yes, that was my favorite position too. I loved that position. I was so cozy. And what's crazy is like growing up in Florida. Oh my gosh, I look like I have cat ears. Look at that. When I go back, they come up. Um, when I think back, I always had to have a quilt over me too. And live in Florida. It's hot here. Thank God for air conditioning. I just like that pressure, that feel of a quilt on me. I feel like I can't sleep if I'm under a sheet or under a blanket. I like that weight of a quilt. I don't know how to explain it. Like a fluffy quilt. So yeah. Um, but I was saying, like on my side, I sleep with a pillow between my knees, so it's not bone on bone. But then I'll catch myself where I do the like runner pose, and they say not to do that. Oh, usually better with a it's sweet, with a little blankie. Oh. So our other one was, what does Noel mean? It means birth from the Latin natalius. I didn't know that. All these years, I didn't realize. It makes sense. The first Noel, the first birth. Hmm. Let's see. We'll go into now some more of the Santa reindeer one. Oh, these are too easy. These are too never. Okay, you guys will definitely get these, I think. What color is Santa's suit, ladies and gentlemen, for the trivia? What's the main color? Hey, Shawnee. Oh, that's right. I forgot you had that. Yeah, make that money, girl. Appreciate you being able to listen. Excuse me. Yep, equals birth, Latin origin. Jane knows her stuff. Uh, so yeah, we I think know Santa's suit. This is trivia questions. I picked up on the internet. We know Santa's suit is red, and then of course they put it like and white. Okay, then they go on to now which reindeer's name starts with R? I went from like adult questions to now I'm teaching, I feel like elementary school kids. So, oh, look at you, Shawnee. It's Scarlet Dark Red Velvet. Love it. So, which is the reindeer whose name starts with R? Does anybody remember when we used to watch, or, I don't know if you watched it with your kids or you got to watch it yourself, the little holiday animations? Oh, it did? I never knew that. That's really interesting. Jay says historically, Santa's suit had many other colors green, blue, and brown. It was a folk icon. So, yeah, I think there's actually like a reinterpretation of the story of Saint Nick and where he's an orphan and a town helps raise him and he gifts. That's where the gifting comes in. He goes around and gives gifts. Exactly. The same one with the red nose. Very good. That's so silly. But I was wondering too, like when Christmas or the holidays come around, what are some of the traditions that maybe you keep or that you enjoy, or activities like, it doesn't have to be, oh, we bake this and we, make all these things. If you do that, that's fantastic. Like my daughter and I, one of the things we love to do is there's one of those tree lightings. We no longer go on the tree lighting night because I don't know if you know, but South Florida became very overcrowded since 2020. And I mean, it was building anyway, but that really gave us a boom after that year. And so now we will go while they have it up. Hey, Tibor, good to see you. Yeah, Rudolph or Rudy. I like that. I've never called him Rudy. That's cute though. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing that. Jay says that the red became iconic in the 1930s Coca-Cola ads. Huh. I forget where I saw that, but they were showing like all the Coca-Cola like trays and the advertisements and things like that where he was in his suit so it would match Coca-Cola's logo and you know, their colors that they used. Our Christmases was always homemade everything. Yeah, my mom said that too, pretty much. I mean, they did get some presents when her father was alive. I don't know what happened in the years that followed. But one of the things too is, and I hear it from her generation or heard it from her generation, is oranges. Like oranges were a big thing in their stocking. Oranges and peppermint, like sticks or canes, were a big deal to kids then. And now it's like we look at the abundance that we have. It's crazy that we went, like a kid would be so happy just to get oranges. But my mom grew up in Pennsylvania, not here. I love that though, Brenda Duncan. Duncan 1900, that you guys handmade everything. We don't buy gifts, we make each other's gifts. I like that. You still keep that tradition? I love that. I think that's a great tradition to keep. I just know some people like me, like I grew up in the commercialized years, like of my family, and we didn't do like when we would do things like that, not necessarily make them for each other, but just, homemade this or homemade that. Like the year we made the gingerbread house here, and we didn't realize Florida's humidity was so bad that after it was standing and all decorated, we woke up the next morning and it had melted. It's crazy. Yeah, you buy okay, we don't buy gifts, we make I think I read it as that, I hope I did. Let's see. Build a Lego ornament, draw Christmas pictures to add to the folder we put up every year. Oh, cool. Build gingerbread houses. Eyes all those pictures. I love them. Get the Christmas books box out. Yeah. Oh, mine will come down with, I think I keep them in with my ornaments and make salt dough ornaments. Then we also, ah, she's keeping us waiting. Let's see. I used to make about 35 wreaths from natural materials, but too difficult to do now. Yeah, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. All my grown kids still do that in their own homes. I love that you passed on that tradition. We used to actually not open our presents on Christmas morning. We left one for Christmas morning, and the family gathered because we would have like the main meal Christmas Eve. We did ours late Christmas Eve because it was technically Christmas morning by the time, or close enough to it. It also was smart of my parents because then I wasn't running in and waking them up to open my presents after we got a little bit older. Hold on. Make great grandma's sugar cookies, great grandma's caramel bars. Yum. And we add a few of our own cookies. We usually cut a Christmas tree, but yeah, I've had to hold out this year. I think there's plenty of people are holding out on that. Yeah, how are you doing, Tibor, with your weather? It's about to get cold. Yes, I love to do the Christmas lights. We do that too. Our place that we go downtown to is that was the other thing. We will always get a slice of pizza at a place that's downtown in Del Rey. I know not the most Christmas thing, but the pizza is so good. We get it to go and then we like sit out in the square and look at the Christmas tree, which is not real. They used to have real ones, brought down here, but one year they started this particular place started to build it and you could walk inside of it. And I think in the beginning, I don't know if they still do it because, my daughter doesn't go and sit on Santa's lap. In the beginning, Santa could be inside of it, but I think um, they made him his own little place and give him some air conditioning. It's about to get cold there too. Yeah, Tibor. We got cool, but of course it's Florida. We're not getting like cold cold. Oh my gosh, -35? I would die. I would turn into an icicle, Shawnee. Shawnee says they're going to be -35. We're getting better at making gifts with the kids' ages and skills. That's awesome. I just took out, um, it's matched the name of the animal to the picture of the animal just to see where Malachi was at. He read every single animal, including the word giraffe. And I was like, okay, make this make sense to me. He knows these words. And I'm like, help me make this, help me use that to help him speak to us more. But yeah, it was amazing. And Theron hadn't seen that before. What was really neat was as we were doing it, he realized alligator wasn't in there and he just says alligator. And I still remember when he was little and he was having speech issues and we were in the kitchen on the floor and he said the word alligator out of nowhere, just alligator. And then it disappeared for months and we didn't hear it again. So I was even looked at him and told him that. I said, I remember when you first said that word. Wednesday night, we had a painting class with about 30 people. Cool attending. That's really awesome. In your village? You guys all did that? That's really cool, Jay. Oh, yes, we must watch the Christmas movies. I do that too. And Hallmark used to be a thing for me, but we got new cable, and this cable, they took it away. So, like, I will go on YouTube. YouTube sometimes has them and watch them because I'm not gonna pay for the whole Hallmark thing just to watch the Christmas movies. Plus, I don't need all of them. I can pick and choose. Let's see, 5 inches of snow forecasted for tomorrow, then cold air arrives Sunday below or right at 0. Ooh, no, thank you. No, thank you, Tibor. Okay. Oh, that's right. It's that time of year. Duncan 1900 Homestead has wood stoves, and she feeds them to keep them heated in their old home. Wind chill will be well below 0. Yeah, that's one thing with, one of our traditions is to go up to Disney just because we love all the trees and the decorations and everything and the lights, light displays. And also they have special treats and stuff during this time of year. And, this year it wasn't cold. My daughter said they got to go up and it wasn't cold, which most years all of a sudden it'll surprise you and we'll get a cold snap during the time we go up. One year it was like a serious snap when I went with my parents and my mom had to get gloves. She was in a wheelchair at that time. I think it was her sciatica was so bad and she couldn't like really walk. Oh no, it was what I inherited too. I got that and then plantar fasciitis. She had a plantar fasciitis problem and she was like freezing in a metal chair. I was pushing her around. But yeah, that wind chill, especially off of lakes, the lake effect. I don't know if you guys get that, Shawnee, or not, with the lake effect, like if how close you are to any of the lakes, but it's no fun. We get because of the cross breezes, we will get serious wind chill if it really drops. Oh, you're going below 0 wind chills tonight. Ooh, oh, everybody stay warm. I really hope you do. I'm down here putting these long sleeve things on long and I have to drop my AC down by a digit. It seems like I live in another world. Like I don't know. I'm a Caribbean island. I'm just slightly connected. Wait a minute. Hold on. Things came in. It was an image of Santa's hand dipping a cookie in oh, cute. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with the big Santa picture on my wall. We don't celebrate Santa in our house. To each his own. I just felt like it was the great lie when I was little. I was so kind of taken back that my parents lied to me. But when I found out, it was because my brother played Santa and came to our house for the kids on our block. and he played Santa. I knew it was my brother, and I was like, "That's my brother. That's not Santa." I'm like, "Bill, what are you doing all dressed up as Santa?" So, I don't know if it started to tick then or somebody said it at the party, like another kid that was older. Oh, yeah, A doesn't want, um, to be promoted. Thank you for checking. It's totally okay. I appreciate you asking. I was out in the sleet before it snowed last night. Now I have a head cold. Oh, that's awful. Supposedly there's a really bad flu going around. I wonder now if that's what we had because I really don't want a bad flu after we had whatever that was. 30 days of awful. Oh, I want to go see the lights in Branson. Let's look that up and see what that looks like. Well, the one that I go to is in Palm Beach County. I'll show you guys if I can. Branson, Missouri. You guys probably hear me all. Okay, hold on. Oh, wow. Okay, they have quite a few things there. They have the Trail of Lights. It looks like they have a bunch of little, not little, but spots you can go and see lots of lights. That looks really cool. Hold on. Oh, how pretty. That's really nice. Let me see if I can bring it up, guys. Just give me a sec. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I know it's a quiet night, but it's nice to have all of you here. Really appreciate it. Robin's pretty busy with like family and everything leading up to the new year. And Diva, of course, has her mom, and they're just settling back in. Look at, let me see if I can get it. Oh, did it pop? There it is. Okay. It's so pretty. Yeah. So then you do get it. You get the lake effect. So cool. I know. It's Carol's brother. That would be spooky because now he's in heaven. So we don't want, yeah. Oh my gosh. For those of you who have children, please, I'm gonna have to put a warning warning on the video or I'm gonna catch a lot of crap in case somebody watches my video on TV. I just totally, oh, bah humbug people. I'm so sorry. I've always put for mom and dad on our kids' gifts, I always said I wasn't giving credit to some fat old man for what we do. My husband and I, okay, that's gonna like sound super Christian, but we put, we in the beginning when Hannah was little, we used to put, like love Jesus, and just say like he's sharing his birthday with them. Knowing full well, like we know the history and everything, and that, the church brought in pagan traditions and things like that. But we too did not want to give Santa the credit because it was like, well, where were you working for this stuff? We will be promoting other channels, show them some love and support. It means so much to them. Yes. If you can grab Diva's channel that we keep uh looking out for new things that she has coming out. Yes, hey kids, it's just a joke. Santa's real. Sorry. Yeah, thank you. And thank you, yeah, for hitting the people that are in here tonight with us. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. Um Behind me, I have David the Good Book. I don't think I got any more books other than I did get the Grow a Little Fruit Tree a little while ago. But Shawnee's got some great books over on her channel that she had gotten talked about. And she too has memberships, and that helps her um, be able to purchase books and seeds. And it really does help our channels when you become a member. And our lower level, and really my only level is um, it's the 99 cents. Shawnee, before I don't know if you were in here earlier when I said it's $99 a month. Uh, What the heck? Oh no. Wow. I tell them Santa's not a real person. Not one a real one person, it said. So it could be multiple people. There we go. Yes. Everybody does it different at their house. That's so cute that they don't. Oh, I have to say, the Polar Express is one of those where it's like, I don't know, maybe he does exist. Like that whole storytelling was so neat. Like with the bell. If you haven't seen it, see Polar Express. It's such a neat animation, but the storytelling is so pretty. And the animation's just gorgeous. Even if it's computer generated, it's still the style. I love the style. I know, yes, I said that. Like $99 a month. Hey, I must have billionaires watching my channel that just popped out of my mouth. Like, nope, no problem. Oh, cute. Yeah, we don't have that. I don't have the Disney Plus. We have the Disney Channel. We usually just watch, I think it's Bluey. We liked the cute little pug dogs, but watch them mostly on YouTube. And that's about it. Oh, and anything, of course, like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse animation. Thank you for sharing those channels. Yeah, if he's quietly in the background, I know he was sleeping, popped awake, and popped in here. But yet, those two are my latest two trees in the beginning. I shared them. So if you missed that, um, feel free to replay this all the way through in your house tomorrow so you can catch those trees that I purchased. Oh, Bluey the movie is coming. You love Bluey. I have Bluey CD and I think I like it more than my son when I play it. What's up, GT? Oh, GT, you missed it. I had this lit up back here. It it's like a grow corner. It has little grow lights. Unfortunately, the USB into this plug was heating up so hot that yeah, I'm going to be it's from Vine from Amazon. I'm going to be writing it up and going back to that review and letting people know like, yeah, you can start a fire with my plug. No thanks. But I have some other grow lights too to review that I haven't yet. But that's scary. Something else to watch out for. GT is greeting everyone. Jay is greeting GT. It's not Christmas till I watch White Christmas. Um, yeah, they had White Christmas and I was thinking of watching it. They had it on Prime. That's one thing I do like as a benefit to having Prime. And now I sound like a dang Amazon commercial, but is the movies because we don't really have streaming services and stuff. We don't pay for those. We've got like the basics. We've got the basic cable that comes with our development. Like we all went in together and got the basic and got the basic Wi-Fi so we all could get the price to come down. Wait, who at Jay? What did you? We promoted your channel for the wig. Yep. I promoted you in the beginning for a wig because I did have the lights on as I was testing them out. because there is lights. Let me see if oh no, I think it dropped too far down. Hold on. Let me turn my picture off so you guys aren't seeing my tush in the air and stuff while I look to see if I can find it, just so I can show GT. Do, 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 do. Oh, will I get a copyright if I do that? I don't know. Doesn't sound anything like it. For goodness sakes. Okay. Sorry, the switch is like all the way in the corner behind the chair. All right, now I have the bright lights on. It'll be easier to see. All right. So there's the lights on GT, and there's one on every shelf down. They're all about equally spaced. I mean, I'm do one little small plant, or I was thinking actually cracky in a mason jar would be great for one of these. Of course, I would have to have it in this corner so it wouldn't get knocked over. And you're welcome, of course. But this was I started the light on, I want to say before I went live, I turned them on. And it does what's nice, it does switch too for different wavelengths or different colors. Unfortunately, there is something wrong because it heated this up. So what I could do is maybe try a different um, one of these and see if it's this, if it's the plug. Um, but I have another one coming, GT, and it has it's funny, it's an exact copy of one that they let me get before. I would say it's a TV tray size. What do you call it? Like a wire shelf with wheels. And this time they actually are sending the lights with it. First time I didn't get the lights. I just got that. And it comes with, like, you can use it as a greenhouse too. You can remove the lights and it comes with like a plastic covering, or you can use that, I guess, to keep humidity in too. Yes, YouTube has the movies too. That's right. Duh. That's where I get my Hallmark movies now from. That's right, Jay. Thank you. For those of you, because I didn't want to sound like an Amazon commercial. Okay, you don't have cable or satellite TV. Part of me is I'm doing little burps tonight. I had made we had tacos the night before, and there was like only a little bit of the taco meat. Excuse me. But I mix in, to stretch the meat, I'll mix in pinto beans and just smash them myself with all the seasonings. And I mix that into mac and cheese tonight, gluten free. Yeah, we didn't have cable when we first got married. We had an antenna in our attic. That's how we picked up TV. Thanks. Yes, Jay Dixon is my channel facilitator tonight. Thank you so much because I didn't know I haven't spoken to Miss Sharon. She did leave, she watched my video, my latest video, if you guys haven't seen it, of me cutting down a tree that needs to be removed because of the area in which it is going to be where my annual beds are. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, all this, where this all comes from. So, oh my goodness, I won't even tell you what my brain just said to me, what it rhymes with. I must have heard that somewhere late at night. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of us have internet now. There's the Santa Claus. Oh yeah, the Tim Allen one. That one is so cute. That one is so cute. Gosh, it's sad because it's like as a Gen Xer, seeing like the different actors just go either pass away or like poor like Bruce Willis, because Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Um, it sounded like the family had to put him in a place in a facility because it's just really bad. Oh, did she recommend it? I missed that. Yeah, it's a cute movie. I love that one. And of course, the sweater is from like back in the 90s. They were so cool. I actually met Judd. Was it Judd Hirsch? The stepdad. I met him at the Murakami Museum down here. We have a gorgeous Japanese museum down here in Delray Beach. And yeah, he was looking at the bonsais. I don't know even where that picture is. I took a picture with him. That was kind of cool. Um, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had planned for tonight. I thought it was going to be like a hangout, but I also thought, well, it might be slow because it is, just one more weekend before Christmas. So I appreciate all you guys who could make it out tonight and shared the joy of Christmas with me, Christmas coming, and the holiday. If you celebrate Hanukkah or anything else, it is exciting. And for some people, it's not. For some people, it's sad. And my heart goes out to you. And I definitely say prayers for you if you're having a hard holiday season. Um, I, a lot of us have been there, missing people or struggling. And oh, w- wait, what? Are you gonna come up or are you we're gonna hang out? Yes? Okay. Please welcome to the stage. Patty Rose. I was just
I didn't know if that was your hey, someone come hang out with me, or if it was your I'm ending this. So you decide. Okay, I am still.
wow.
I'm
Look at
gonna.
that merch. It's
Oh my,
awesome.
my shirt
Great
and
merch.
my
Where
hat.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yes. I was gonna do the patches, but I didn't get back to it. And then you're like, I got embroidered patches. I'm like, I was gonna do that. Like, well, how do our brains do that? Like they just connect off
I'm
of
gonna show
YouTube.
you the DVDs, the classics that we watch here, but I'm realizing they're not at my desk, so I guess I'll have to go grab
Oh.
them. Um,
I watch Elf, but I'm the one who's always watching the movies. The family is just like, eh,
oh, I know what I
yeah.
came up here to say.
What?
Okay, so Jay, sorry, I don't know my
Yeah.
headset
Sorry.
in, so this sounds
Sorry.
probably weird, but Jay was like, "Yeah, Shawnee recommended that earlier." So yes, you know the series, the one movie, two
Right.
movie, three movie with Tim Allen. He
Yeah.
wrote a show. I'm on season 2 right now called The Santa Clauses, and it's him, and he has a family up there, and a bunch of
Uh-huh.
stuff happens, and then he tries to retire and has to come back, and then now season
Oh,
2, we're learning about all of the previous Santa Clauses,
no
and like
way.
there's like danger afoot, and like Rumspringer, there's
Uh-huh.
one of those for the elves, and the head elf is on Rumspringer right now. She had to go back to earth, regular human stuff. It's hilarious. It's been a show that we can have on with the kids
Oh,
awake
neat.
still, because
Yeah.
the other stuff, no,
Yeah. Where was this again? Like
Disney
my brain.
Plus.
Oh, and I want to get Disney
We
Plus.
only have Disney Plus
Hey,
for the
Joe.
winter because it's it's
Okay.
going to kill you
Yeah.
outside, so
Yes.
we're
Yeah, you
just
need a
paying for
little.
it.
Yeah. That makes sense. I would do something like that too.
Carol
Definitely,
always has
especially with
cool
three
Christmas
kids.
PJs. She's the Christmas
Thank you.
PJ queen.
I love my Christmas PJs. Thank you, Joe. That was so sweet. Joe says, hi, Carol. Cool pajamas you have on. Christmas lights. It's like you want to be as beautiful as a Christmas tree. Forgive the corny comment. It was fine. It was a great corny comment. Love it.
Oh, let me
That
go
is
grab.
Joe Serrano. I am still not liking the whole at when people don't have their name from their channel as the same at, it gets confusing. But that's our Joe Serrano. Appreciate you coming in, Joe. I was gonna just go off, but I'm so glad Shawnee came up. Oh, it's so nice. I appreciate that so much. But yeah, this tree had to go that I did the video on that I was talking about because that's where my annual beds are gonna go. And then I took out the tree. Um, and you're dealing with a stump. I have another tree that's been there that wasn't supposed to be a tree. It's really a bush down here. It's called the fire bush. There's a native and a non-native. I have the native. Right now I am trying to see if what I cut can survive because I cut it and I removed as much as the root from that because it was rotting. I just took it out. I was going to leave it because I will have like butterfly plants and hummingbird plants around. I was just saying how I just removed my one big butterfly bush that used to be big. Now it's just like a stick tree because it just didn't look that great after cutting down the plumera. I was like, why am I leaving this? I can just either propagate it or get another because it's a native tree. So I was digging that out too. So what do you have to show us?
So there's like that Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph
Yeah.
and the claymation stuff.
Yep.
No, we haven't watched any of these this year because I don't think the DVD player's working.
Oh no.
But this is like, you remember Mr. What are these people called? Snow Miser?
Yeah,
And
the
Heat
snow.
Miser?
I think so. Yeah, the heat
That's-
miser and snow miser.
My favorite one. And then we talked about the Claus
Yes.
movies. And then, there's different versions of
Mhm. Grinch.
which my daughter is not a fan of. And then you gotta have the Muppets,
Oh yeah, the Muppets
And
Christmas
then-
Carol.
I didn't grab all of the books because I don't want to bore everybody, but who doesn't love Little Critter? Come on.
Yes, Little Critter's awesome.
This is Veranda Santa 12 Days of Christmas right here. I sing that every day.
Mm-hmm.
The classics.
Yes, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
And then
Mine are
this
all
is-
up in the box right now.
This is like what is this called?
Oh, cute.
Storybook collection. So it's all of your
Oh wow. All the
characters.
Christmas story.
And then there's a bunch of chapters. Yeah.
Oh, fun. Yeah, I have board books and stuff, and then we had one that used to light up, but now it doesn't. It was Silent Night from the song.
I forgot
Like
I can walk around. I don't have a headset on. Sorry.
Yeah, you can move. I know. I was gonna. I love your little tree.
This is our little treat this year because it was $14.
Oh my gosh! Just even that one was 14 because you said like, I'm like so out of the loop with real trees. We just have our classic tree.
What is
I have
that?
glass
That's
tree.
not part of it. This is a craft.
Oh, I love that craft.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
One of the crafts.
What? You made that? Uh-oh.
Nope, nothing broke. We're good.
Okay. I was like, did the craft just bite it? All right, after you
I
showed
knocked
it.
over my glass over there. That's
Oh,
empty.
okay.
The firstborn did that one. He's very particular on detail.
No way. He made that?
Yeah. Well,
He painted that?
Yeah.
Or was it already?
nope. He had to paint. It was bare wood. That color.
I know. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like the doctor sticks, the tongue depressors, right?
Yeah, and he had to. Yeah, can you see the color of the wood?
It's gorgeous.
He
He
had
did.
to detail it.
Oh my. Well, tell him your friend who's a former art teacher is
Yeah.
like, waha,
He knows who Carol is.
amazed.
I have so much I could show you. I have artwork from 2 years ago that he's done up here.
I remember seeing some of it and I was like, yeah, he's beyond his level, his age level, pretty much, his talent. But I mean, your husband is super talented. You're talented. So kind of runs in the family.
What else can I show off?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Oh, I know.
Okay. I'll drop it for
Let
you,
me go
Jay.
grab-
Let me drop it. Oops, I just turned off my nice smelly stuff. Hold on one second. Put that right back on. Okay. I spilled my other, hold on, let me stop sharing this and let me share that. I love the tree. Yeah, absolutely. Mm. This is for Jay. Brenda, you can come up too if you want to.
This is like the Lego ornaments I was talking about. This is one of them.
fun. Now, was that
No.
other thing a kit that you guys got?
Right.
The art. Okay.
Here, let me show you the other.
You
It's
did
like-
amazing.
I think it's Hobby Lobby that we got those at. So
I
the
was just
other
thinking I
ones,
need to go
like-
there.
number 2 kid built this, and this is what it looks like now.
He did good. Yeah, he did good.
Oh, I'm caught on a cord. Then there's like basic stuff, color
It's true.
this.
Yeah.
So it's just like different levels of
Yes.
skills.
Yep. No, they all matter. That's really good too. Joe says, nice tree, Shawnee, and the craft also. But the real deal, after Christmas comes spring, you'll be planting it in your yard. Yep,
Yeah,
that's
that's the
right.
plan. Not here, but at the garden.
Oh, please welcome to the stage our J-Pop. Wait till you see this.
What do we got? Oh, she's got her cat head on. Okay, I'm gonna
They're
mute so I can
Christmas
type.
PJs.
I'm supposed to be
Oh,
working.
I love it. I love it. You're totally working. Oh my gosh, that is too cute, Jay. I love it. Everybody's saying, how cute. Oh my gosh, and it's a onesie. I love it. Absolutely so cute, Miss Grinch. That's great. I love it, Jay.
So I
Too
gave you
cute.
a two for.
You did give me a twofer. I loved the Christmas cat. That was so cute.
I have a whole outfit. I go out and do charity stuff. I'm going out to collect for the food bank
Oh,
Tuesday, I think.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I love
Yeah.
that.
So I go out in that and walk around the village and collect food with some other volunteers.
Oh, wow.
But I dress up.
Right? It's
Yeah.
cuteness overload for
Yeah. I have like a
sure.
Santa. I have a whole outfit and a Santa coat and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. I really wish I maybe everybody's gonna be busy next Friday night. We should do this again, but like I'll have to put it out there earlier and we'll just do Christmas PJ night.
Well, just to give
Because
you an idea, I am a bit of a costume nut, like Bowtie David is.
yes,
And
that's why
I
Bowtie's not here. And I'm like, Bowtie needs to know we're doing it
don't
because
feel
he
too
totally
don't feel too bad for him. He's in Hawaii, so you know,
oh well,
yeah. So I go out. I'm just going to
yeah.
say a couple quick things and then go back. I go out most mornings for 4 to 5 hours, and I shovel the public paths and the entrance to the building.
Oh,
But I usually do it in onesies. So, for example, I was a chicken this
that's a
morning. I've been
great
the
idea.
I've been a sleepy bear, like a sleepy teddy bear.
Oh, cute.
Just I was a seagull. I mean, just different things. And the point is that it kind of works when it's cold, is kind of like a
Yes.
snowmobile suit. And,
Right.
and when I get a little wet and that, it's still good. But also just to give people a laugh, because like you said, winter can just
Right.
this time of year can be really depressing for people. So I do
Exactly.
silly and practical in kind of equal
Yes.
measures, and
Right.
people can take what they want.
Right. Yeah, as long as you can see too, like even those heads would keep you warm. Like the cat head, because you're rebreathe like that air, you're rebreathing it, right? To a certain extent. So you're heating up
Well,
your head.
I actually have a few of these, but
I
I
love
don't
them.
tend to wear them unless it's no longer snowing or raining, because they
Oh,
can
well,
get
that makes
kind
sense.
of
Yeah,
ruined.
true.
It's hard to maintain them. But yes, when it's good conditions, I wear this and other stuff. But people tend to like the Santa Kitty around this time of year. So
Absolutely. I would love that. I think when oh no, I know. When I worked for Chase, I was in college and I worked for their mailroom and it was the most boring job I've ever had. So, like the first holiday that ever came around was Easter, so I went out and rented a costume and came in as the Easter bunny.
I've done that too. I've done that too. I was actually the official Easter bunny here at times when they had Easter events,
That's
which I
great.
guess isn't terribly surprising. Um,
Nope.
the thing is, I tend to go kind of freestyle, freelance rather than
Mhm.
too many official things. But
Right.
anyway, it's just that
Funner that way. Yeah,
your
I
theme
love
said
it.
put on some holiday PJs, so I just thought I'd
I
throw
love that.
this out there. So I'm
Thank you.
joining you.
I appreciate you in here tonight too so much. I haven't talked to Miss Sharon. Have you talked to her, Shani?
I
Like,
just hear about something being crazy, and she's waiting for things to settle down.
oh, okay. Was
I
that
don't
on her
know.
channel or no?
I think it was in a comment. I haven't been to her channel to see if there's
Okay.
a post.
All right, I'll have to go. But I mean, you and Sharon really helped Shawnee and I out so much, and we so appreciate you. You have no idea like how much. I'm gonna have to figure out something. I know Miss Sharon's been with us for a long time, and I had sent her a shirt. I'd love to do something for you too, Jay.
I'm
Um,
okay. I know that it's kind of a tight squeeze for a lot of people right now, so I just
right.
enjoy doing it. So
Good. Thank you so much.
She
Yeah, I
likes
really,
us,
really
Carol.
appreciate
She
it.
really likes us.
oh,
Yay!
I really like ya.
Yay! Those are the things I say to Shawnee. I'm like, see, you're so loved. And she has to say it back. She's like, you're loved too. I'm like, I don't know, eh, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I got a few regulars that I'm very grateful for, but you just never know. It's like, people on the internet, they're just sometimes so fickle. So, like, if you see people's channels and the numbers that go up and down, and it's like, where'd they go? Okay, I'm obviously doing something they're bored with, so they're on to something else. So
Well,
I appreciate the ones that stick
actually,
around.
something that might be useful to you before I go is that
Hmm.
Gardner Scott on Monday's show, and I will provide a link later.
Hmm.
He's got quite a large subscribership and they're fairly
Yes,
dedicated to him. Well, he went
they're.
off script of the normal gardening advice thing and he
Mhm.
gave advice for small YouTube
Oh
channels.
yeah, he was gonna do that. Yeah, he
So
started
he
it.
did that.
Okay,
So I will give you
great.
that link. Um,
Thank you.
the short version, my interpretation, but please do watch it yourself so you can kind of take from it what
Hmm.
you feel is most important. He more or less said, stay true to yourself. Don't get too
Yeah,
tied up with the numbers and the schemes on different ways to try and increase your viewership.
right.
Instead, get really focused on what's the uniqueness that you have to offer. And if you can avoid it, don't worry so much about gaining numbers as being
Right.
your true self. And
True.
he chooses to step aside from the money chase. But
Mhm.
the small channels I'm seeing mostly just want to make it so that it's not taking from their household budget. They want it to
Right.
be self-sustaining, you know.
Yes, exactly. I know for Shawnee and I, that is important that it is self-sustaining, and it would be great if we could make some money off of it too for helping our households,
Yeah.
um, or helping our
Yeah.
husbands making the chunk of the money, so it would help them out too. Oh, please welcome to the stage. Duncan 1900 has joined us. Hey,
So I'm
Brenda.
going to go. I'll make
Okay,
space.
Jane. Oh, you don't.
Right.
You're
I'm going to
fine
go.
if you want to
Yeah.
stay too. Okay. Have a good.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming up.
Yep. I'll still be in the chat. I'm just going to, yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you. We so
Okay.
like
Great.
having you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
You won't. Shawnee, you're getting a GT.
Hi, GT. I'm working,
And
so
that's
I'm
MJ.
here but not here.
Yeah, we won't tell on her. We didn't know. She's still working. Shh. What's up, Brenda? So
Not a
how is your
whole lot.
craft? Yeah, how's your
Uh,
crafting going?
Slow.
What are you into right now for the holidays that you could show us without, giving
Oh,
somebody's present away too much?
not a whole lot at the moment.
Not that they watch my channel
But I
necessarily.
did find I went to the bookstore. Oh gosh, it's probably been about 3 weeks ago. But this is the
Hmm.
only tree I have. The only the
Whoops.
Christmas tree I have.
A lady. Your lady. Well,
It's my
you did
man.
that
It's
one where you did the skirt
uh
before that looked like the tree, didn't you?
Oh yeah,
And then
that was a
the
couple of
lady on
years
the
ago.
top.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that's
was a
pretty.
mannequin too. This here's a regular mannequin. That was a metal mannequin before.
Okay. So now are you gonna
But
just dress her up anymore, or she's just gonna be the Christmas lady in
no,
your
I dress her up all the
corner?
time. I have a couple
Cute.
of them. I have one that's up on my landing too. That's the one
See,
in the living room.
I'm the type of person that I'm such a vivid dreamer that I would wake up from a dream and forget that I have those things and think it was somebody real and probably just either freeze or hit it with something, and
Oh,
ruin my mannequin. Like,
Oh,
That would just scare me. That's like the pile of clothes, the pile of clothes that resembles somebody's in your room or a
yeah.
monster. That's my vivid imagination in the middle of the night.
Oh,
But what are
no,
you working
I've
on?
had these mannequins for, oh gosh, a few years now. I
Oh,
have one that's another metal one that stays out on my front porch too. I had thought about
oh, that's
dressing them
cool.
up and putting them in the garden before.
That would be neat if you could if make their clothes last somehow, like dip their
Yeah.
clothes in something.
I don't
I
know
wonder how
what
that.
you could do with the clothes to get the clothes to not,
I know
dry
get
rot or
worn
whatever
down
from
and one
being out in the weather.
right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure either. You could resin would cost way too much to do for
Oh
clothing,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
resin is not cheap because you work with resin. If you guys don't know,
Hmm.
Brendan's done some gorgeous work in resin, and it's just beautiful. Like some of those butterflies that you do are just stunning. I love those. They're so pretty.
I like the butterflies. I also like
Mhm.
dragonflies, doing the same thing to dragonflies.
I think it's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah.
You'll have to bring up pictures sometimes or what you're working on. Do you have any of them left? Because I know you went to a meetup and you sold a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I sold all but one painting at a meetup.
It's
Um,
great.
I think the only way I could find the pictures though is on Facebook now.
Aw. Well, we can come up another night and we'll do like a craft night maybe and like a show and tell craft night. Like, what do you do for arts and crafts? Or show us your arts and crafts. I'm gonna have to be
This
a
is
little
the
bit more
last one
creative
I
with that.
done, and I done it for um oh, it ain't gonna let me, oh well, it'll let me enlarge it, but not very good. And it won't let me turn it.
Well, I
I
can
just
make
want
you
to
big
say,
as soon as you got it. Yes,
I want to say to everyone out there who might be in my boat, I haven't started one craft for gifts.
me either. Oh, how pretty. Hold on. Wait. I love turtles. So does
Um,
Shawnee. Hold on. Oh, wrong one. Wait, not Shawnee. Go back. There we go. Hold on. Let's try that again. Let's try the right one. There we go. Oh, how cool is that? That's really neat. And that's like one of the
that's
discs.
one that I did for Kathy at Living Miracle Homestead.
Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Kathy's awesome. Love Kathy. That's really a nice one for her. She's a Florida girl. For those of you who aren't familiar with her, she's another Florida girl, but now she's not in Florida anymore, right? She's that
No,
new
she's in
place
Georgia.
is not. Yeah, I thought she moved on out. I'm happy for her, but I know the cold days are probably shocking compared to what we had. Although she got colder where she was a little
I
bit than
don't
I
know
do.
why it's not bringing them up normal. It's bringing them up for me to edit.
Yeah, the last crafty thing I made was the one I showed you, Shawnee. It was one of those wands, the things that go in the plants. I haven't made anything crafty for this Christmas.
Trying to turn this
I
to where it's
know
not
just hold it.
reflecting.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, that's really cool too. The jellyfish.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that is neat. Are they done in like a silver? The
Yeah,
jellyfish
they're
themselves?
silver. Yeah.
That's why the metallic is popping the light all over the place.
Now this one is the first turtle I done. And this one, the one
Mhm.
I showed you a while ago was actually what's the word
You
here?
just laugh.
um at any rate, it's just painted on. This
Okay.
turtle, this is
Hold
the
on.
one I did not sell because I would have to have it. I've
Can't
got
get it.
over $200 just in materials in this painting
Right, right. Oh, pretty. Is
because the
that
turtle itself is a
uh-huh,
um
like a die
it's
cut?
a it's a laser cut stainless
Yeah,
steel
nice.
turtle.
Very cool. Very
But
cool.
then I've got a good probably 4 layers of tabletop resin on top of that.
Yeah, and resin's not
Plus, this
cheap.
is it's a 36-inch round board that I did it on,
Oh,
which was
wow.
not cheap to buy neither.
No. No.
So I've
Yeah.
got over $200 just in that.
Yeah, you got to get your money out of that one.
Yeah.
That's really pretty. I like it a lot.
This is the butterfly you were talking about. Actually, it'll let me turn it sideways. Yay.
I know. Technologica.
Okay.
Hold on. All right. Oh, yeah, that's the one. That's so pretty.
That is
It's like,
actually paper, but I resined over top of the paper, so it's very strong and very durable.
right. I love that idea. It's so pretty
Yeah.
because you can also get like photographic copies of butterflies and do that
Yeah, you can.
and make it. But I like that. I think that looks more like you painted it and made it yourself when it's the pastels.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is so funny. I keep seeing cat ears because of my shelf. The way the books are. Look. Meow. Meow meow.
Now this one is one of
Mhm.
those, if you've ever been to what is the name of that restaurant? They just had
What
a
is
big,
Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel. I
Mhm.
love their little tins of mints.
Mhm.
So I like stock up on them before winter because I know I'm not going to get to go for a while. Because
Right.
it's
Right.
usually if we go to Cracker Barrel, it's because we're traveling.
Yes,
But
that's when I go. I usually go when
these
I'm
are
traveling.
little medicine tins that I made.
Oh, I love that. Like how Altoid containers kind of thing,
Uh-huh.
like an Altoid.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. How
Yeah.
pretty.
And
That's
that has
beautiful.
resin work on it. The fairy and the flowers are resin.
Like molded
But
that you did.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Yes, I did. I can't find them. Oh, here they are. Hold on. Shoot. Jay's saying
Yeah.
about the ears. I've had these for years. I love these things. I'm surprised I haven't worn them out completely. And you can
Uh-oh.
barely see the little switch. I'm surprised they still work. Hold on. Come on.
Oh. Those are
Oh, now
cute.
I had to say I'm surprised they still work. And there we go. Whee! They're fun. We'll
Oh yeah,
wear
they're
these down. Yep, there they go. We'll wear these with our necklaces. It switches back and forth. We have the light up necklaces too, and we'll do that when we go to the tree lighting festival. And they used to have like a carousel. I'm not sure if they bring the carousel anymore. I go to look at the tree and eat pizza and be with my daughter
Uh-oh.
and see the
This one
dogs.
here
Everybody,
is
oh, that's
actually
pretty.
a
Hold on.
nightlight that I redone.
That's the one. I think you showed me the nightlight. I love the nightlight. That's so
Yeah.
pretty. I love
And
those colors.
I like incorporating old jewelry and stuff into my artwork.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
I
I
did
love
that
that.
on
Mixed media.
a lot of my paintings.
Mixed media paintings.
Uh-huh.
I like to
Well, I
look
did
like that.
some
I used to.
what they refer to as paint pouring,
I remember paint
and
pouring.
I like putting jewelry into that.
Oh, that's
Uh,
different. That's kind of cool. I
I
haven't
don't know
seen
if I
that.
can get this one to come up or not where you can see.
Creative. Let me see.
This one I done a few years ago, but
Oh,
it's
wow,
got
that's
a
really
brooch in the
cool.
middle of it.
I think that was a good use of the brooch. And my gosh, that was poured?
Uh-huh.
That looks like
Well,
you paint.
it's poured, and then you take a hair dryer. You pour
Okay.
your paints, like your line of paint. I don't know. You
I
can't
know
really
the
see
light.
this.
It's okay. It's the bright there.
You pour
Where
your line of paint across
Mhm.
there, and then you
Right.
take a hair dryer and blow it out.
It looks like you painted it though with a brush in some spots, like the
Well, I
white and
went
stuff. Did you?
back and took and
Okay.
put lines through it, drew lines through it
Yes. Yeah,
to
because it
get
reminds me the leaf
the
motif.
effect of the leaf. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a
That
lot.
part I did with just my fingers.
Oh, that works. I've used my fingers before when I've been working on paintings. That's been like a long time. Now I just paint the walls and then other people use their fingers and
That one and this next one were both ones that I just donated for the giveaway at
Mhm.
the picnic in Kentucky a
Oh,
couple
cool.
years ago.
Teresa and oh,
Uh-huh.
cool. That's really neat. Now
That one's mixed too. This is
is this
another one that's poured and blown out with a
okay,
hairdryer.
very
The
cool. This
background I
blue
painted, and then
okay, I was gonna
it's
ask.
what is that called?
Me too. I have a little bit of
I
hippie in
don't.
me. I think it's in every
Yeah, well,
artist, I think.
you know what that is, where the moon or planet, whatever you want to call it, is.
Uh-huh.
Where it
Yeah.
just the color is graduated down.
Yep. It's like an
But
ombre
then
effect. Very cool.
almost
Yeah. I like it a lot.
they have a name for it, but
Oh, graduated down. That's a pretty good name for it, how you said it.
yeah, this one is another round, but it's painted, but it has a dragonfly brooch on it.
Let me blow it up. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that's really pretty. It looks just like
Now
flowers.
that one's a blowout too with the hair dryer, but it's different. It's a different
Yeah.
type of blowout. I put
Okay.
3 puddles. I put my white paint down and then put 3 puddles of paint and then blew them out to look semi like a flower. And
Mm-hmm.
then I put my brooch on there and then sealed it all in.
Very cool. I found, since we're doing show and tell again, which I'm glad you did that because I'm enjoying your artwork. I was cleaning out the garage a little bit and straightening it up. Not really. I can't. Well, I cleaned out a corner. It's so funny because our garage is a disaster because it's a one car and we had all that stuff for my mom. Uh,
Uh-oh.
and that it's the dirtiest part, of course, was not, it did not belong to me, it belonged to another family member, we'll just say. And after I cleaned it all off and organized it, I moved on to the stuff that I hadn't, um, gotten to push against the wall because I got a shelf for some of the boxes from my mom. And I realized, oh, there's a box I haven't even opened. And these used to hang in their living room, in the living room windows. My dad made these. He did
Oh, that's
stained
pretty.
glass. So I
I
found some of
love
the stained
stained glass.
glass. Me too. Me too. And my other half sister, who's his daughter, um, like by blood, whatever, biological daughter,
Hmm.
she does amazing stained glass. She's an amazing stained glass
Oh,
artist.
really? I
And
love stained glass.
I
I think
found
it's beautiful.
me too. I found her angels. I think it's her angels. And I had set them aside. My other sister wanted to take everything. And I was like, no, these were hers. Let's put them aside. And then I had my falling out with both my sisters after mom was down here. And also, even a little before that, it had to do with my father passing. But it was kind of funny because it's like I was trying to be the good sister and make sure everybody got a bit of the things from mom and dad's
Yeah.
place. And now I have those things that I set aside for the other sister to not be like totally selfish. I
Aw.
couldn't believe it when I opened it up. I'm like, oh, I thought those were taken. Oh, I thought that was gone. Oh, I thought that was gone. Yeah, it was like one of those
Huh.
boxes. It was like my parents'
Yeah.
old tip and chip. Hey, Cece, oh my gosh, you just snuck in here, girl. Good to see you. What's up, Cece? Oh, Cece, I have to tell you, have you tried this stuff? It smells so good. It's a terrible name. You're gonna laugh. It's called Sticky Dates by Lush. And it smells like baked goods, but it's a leave-in hair conditioner. and you can use it for doing locks. It's a lock liquid, but I've been using it as a leave-in hair conditioner, and I smell just like an amazing bakery dessert when I get out of the shower. I
I
just
bet
love
that
it.
does smell good.
Yeah, and then it's called a hair primer, and then it helps my curls, but unfortunately, then I'm usually going to bed because the way our family works, I have to get my showers and stuff at night, unless it's a weekend. It's like my hair looks great, and then I go right to bed, and it doesn't look great anymore.
This one is the Christmas tree mannequin I done a few
Oh,
years ago.
okay. Yes, that was it. I loved that. I thought that was super creative.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming to Cece. You're so naughty. And I didn't even look at it like that
Uh,
because it smells like a baked good. I looked at it as, they're talking about dates and baking. And then I got it home and looked at it again. And I'm like, oh, you're so naive, even at this age. Gosh. I was like, oh, this stuff is great. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. Yeah, I don't think I've done any like really artsy fartsy stuff for a while. That was the first like making that wand. Oh, the year before I made ornaments, I think, on my channel. That was about it.
oh,
Yeah, we
really?
didn't do that this year. Yeah, I made
Yeah.
like crystal ornaments. I think there was one. And then I also did a
I've
video
got
where I origami
stuff set up
boxes, I
where
think.
I'm going to make some plaques. I was going to make some plaques to give as gifts for Christmas, but
Right.
I haven't made it there. I've got the stuff all
Mm,
laid out, ready to do it. I just haven't got
right.
it done. And now
Yeah.
I'm not too sure I would have time to get it done and be able to mail it.
Embrace your dirty
Embrace
girl.
the dirty.
Embrace your dirty. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. I know my husband would be happy if I did, ZZ. Yeah, I know
Oh,
he
wouldn't they
would.
all?
Yes, pretty much. Um, but yeah, I've got the mosaics that I showed on here to do too. The stepping stones that I got, the
Mm,
kit. I'm
yeah.
so looking forward to being able to do that, but I've got so many projects to do because of all the stuff. It's
I haven't got to do any concrete work since we moved here, but where we used to
right.
live, I
Hmm.
did a lot of giant elephant ear
Oh yeah, I've
concrete
seen
pieces.
those. I haven't done one of those yet. I saw Miss Helen do that. You know who Miss Helen is in Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
that's when I go ahead.
I use a concrete mix when I do it. It's called Hyper Tuffa,
Okay.
and it's a mixture of different things. I take like Portland cement. Of course you did.
Of course you did. That's how you meant it.
We
The
all
head
knew
soil.
that.
We are gardeners.
Yes.
Oh,
But
that's a great
no, you
one.
mix Portland cement and
Okay.
sand and um
Like a
um
polymer? You mean?
no I put sometimes I put different fibers in it, like even
Cool.
yarn and stuff, cut up pieces of yarn, which will
Yeah,
actually help bind and hold it together.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Um,
Because it gives a cool texture and color though too,
mhm.
because
But
it'll
it has
it'll
perlite
float.
and stuff in it too, which
Oh,
actually
okay.
helps to make it lighter.
That's
Otherwise, some of those, I
genius.
mean, I've made some cute, massive leaves before with them.
Thank you, Jay. She popped it right up. She said,
Yeah, it's a
Hyper Tooth.
lightweight, porous, man-made substrate. Yeah, it has there's a lot of different things you can put in it. Uh,
Right.
yeah.
Oh, cool. I've never worked with that. Thank you for teaching us that.
Oh, it's awesome. I loved
I'm gonna,
making the elephant leaves with it, and I
thanks,
made
Jay.
rhubarb leaves with them before too.
Oh, very cool. Yeah,
Mhm.
that would be really cool to do. I'm hoping to have elephant leaves this next season. We'll see. Because I do want to have taro. I want to have taro as a crop. like a survival
Yeah.
crop. And if you haven't seen over at Shawnee Grows, she's doing a lot about survival and your garden. And
Yeah.
will a garden really be enough for your survival? Is gardening going to help you make it?
Well, you know, people used to make it that way.
Right. But they also had other things that helped. Yes, ma'am.
It's one of
Please
those
tell us.
conversations that we can have every day and not be
Right.
done with the conversation. You know, people used to
Mhm.
eat without gardens. You know, when there was
Yeah.
only how many people on the earth, like in general,
Right.
the wild was
Yeah.
the food. And then we got into the gardening thing. And then now today, that's one of the things in the comment section is there's so many people now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm trying to push to look locally. If you can't grow your food
Mhm.
at all,
Yes.
look locally because somebody out there is. We're trying to
Yeah.
reduce this getting food from all these places is my point.
Right.
You know, it's plus
Well,
this, plus
look
that.
for other growers, but also, you know, everybody is capable of doing something or making
Yes.
something. And
Exactly.
we need to get back into the barter and trade system.
Yeah, that does help.
Having the community is a really good, I don't know if you've seen the video,
Mhm.
but that's a really good point of it. And then the comment section has people's stories like Berlin and Germany of that's literally how we survived. My grandparents had a forest and we
Mhm.
hunkered there and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, these are real people with real experiences that are
Awesome.
alive today talking. It was a really good video to have interaction with people in the world. It's one of those moments where it's like, this is why I have a
Yay!
channel, you know?
Yes. That
Yeah.
is so
Yeah.
cool. I didn't get to see that one. I don't know where I was. I was in my own world. Had a couple of those days where I'm just like, hello, brain, please come back. If I wanted to read this part.
Well,
She was saying
they've
about
already
the
done away with the pennies, so what happens when they take away the rest of it?
yeah, yeah. We have to know
We're
how
going to
to
have to
barter,
learn to barter and
trade.
trade because once they bring in a system of everything on plastic, and then you have to have a mark in order to use said plastic, you've got to have other ways. People have got to have other ways of surviving
Yeah,
when you can't
absolutely.
just go to the grocery store and buy groceries.
Yep, yep. And just things happen, like you saw in the Carolinas. They never expected to get
Uh-huh.
hit by that hurricane. Like things happen. You have to, that's part of survival too. Is like they didn't used to call it prepping. Our grandparents didn't call it that. They had a
No,
cellar and they
no.
had it for a rainy day. That's what I always remember hearing that phrase, the rainy day phrase. Um,
I grew up with this way of life.
yeah.
If we didn't raise it, can it, you know, freeze it,
Mhm.
we hunted and fished for
Thank you,
most of
Jane.
our meat.
Yeah.
Very little was actually bought at the store. And most of the
Yeah.
time, my father just picked up, you know, flour or sugar, whatever we might need on the way home from work. My
Right.
mother never saw the inside of a grocery store till after I was 16 and got my driver's license.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I've heard that. I've heard that before.
So,
Yep.
and most people think that's just crazy, but it's how it was then.
Right.
I
Right.
literally grew up with this lifestyle, and in a lot of ways, I'm glad I did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my
Yeah.
parents had me in the garden when I was big enough to set up on my
Yeah.
own, and I've just gardened my whole life. Uh,
Right. Right.
there
But
was a
did you
time
guys
when I,
also have meat? Did you guys, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but did you
oh no,
have a
you're
meat
fine.
source? Like
Oh
what?
yeah, we butcher 200 chickens every year.
Okay. Was that your main
Um,
meat or did you have anything else for
no,
like
we had other
fishing?
stuff.
Yeah.
We fished, we hunted.
Mhm.
We went
That's
every
awesome.
year. I don't know if you know what spoonbill fish is.
Mm,
They're a type of
no.
catfish,
Okay.
but they get huge. Uh,
Okay.
and back then, I mean, people still fish for them,
Mm-hmm.
and you're lucky if you see a 60-pound one nowadays. My father
Wow.
wouldn't keep one when we were growing up. He wouldn't keep it if it wasn't longer than he was tall.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's yeah. Yep. He
Um,
knew how to take care of where he fished.
we had
That's the
deer
other thing
meat.
too.
Um,
Yeah.
people don't get it. We lived on a lot of wild game.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
Rabbit was a
mother,
common from
oh yeah, rabbit.
yeah.
Honey, I love wild rabbit. I like wild rabbit
Yeah.
better than tame.
Yeah.
Uh, a lot of people don't get it. We grew up on a lot of different types of meat.
Right. Well, that's kind of what
You
Shawnee
know,
was saying. Like
we
before,
had groundhog. Uh,
right.
my mother had a heart attack and passed away cooking barbecue coon.
Oh, wow. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
she was cooking barbecue coon at the time.
Yeah. And that's
Um,
living off the land. Like before we
yeah.
were
Oh yeah.
doing it formally farming or having these big, corporations do it for us, you were living off the land
Uh-huh.
and what was
We
available to
raised
you locally.
we raised goats. We've had cows before, mainly just a cow for milk. We didn't raise cattle to butcher, but
Okay.
we did raise pigs to butcher. We butchered our own hogs, rendered out our own lard and everything from them.
Wow. Yeah, my dad, they had that the same. Like they didn't I don't know if they had cows either. Like maybe, but it was more for milk. It wasn't
Yeah, that was
for
us.
the
We
meat.
we would have like one for milking for milk.
Okay. Oh, it reminds me of a gar a little bit, the way they're shaped, but they're not gars. I'm looking at a picture. I'm trying to bring a picture up of what the
Yeah,
spoonbill.
they're called spoonbill, or some people call them paddlefish.
Yeah, paddlefish
They're
is what
actually a
they're.
type of catfish.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. It went to.
They were almost fished out at one time.
I believe it. I believe
Uh,
it. Well, they're
because, like I said,
really cool looking.
we didn't keep them if they weren't as long as my dad was tall. He would throw them back
Right.
and
They're
keep fishing.
right. No, they were wise. They knew about their environment. Like they taught each other through the generations that
Oh
he had
yeah.
to learn that from somewhere. They no, put it back and let it grow more.
Hmm.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the picture. Da, da, da. Here we go. Let me share it and then I'll pop it up so
And my
people can
dad, my
see it.
brothers always went deer hunting.
There it
Uh,
is. There's one of them. And I can't believe
yeah,
they were
and
the size of them.
that's a pretty good size. But my father would not have kept that.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
literally had to be from the gills down. He had to be able to hold it up in the air from the gills and it be touching the
Yeah,
ground.
that's amazing. I can't imagine something that huge.
Yeah.
I mean,
And you
other than,
don't
of course,
clean those like
sharks.
regular fish. They don't have scales. They have skin. You have to
Ew.
skin them.
Okay. Yeah, that always kind of creeps me out, the fish that are like that. I'm sorry.
Oh,
They're
that's a
just like,
fun job doing it on those big ones because you literally have to take pliers to pull that skin off.
yeah, I've never
Um,
had to do that. I need those skills. But some stuff like that, like textures and stuff is hard. Like,
yeah.
ugh.
I grew up with it, so I mean, it's
Right.
for me it's just second nature. It's common. It's not.
I was going to tell Jay, went to Wiki and it's got a bunch of pop-ups for me. So I was like, no, I'm not using them right now. So I used the other one, Jay. It's the like donation thing. Like, help, we need donations, help. Like,
No,
I'm pretty sure you get them, but
but
I don't
yeah.
know.
We went every March and every October and went spoonbill fishing and got spoonbill, and then they butchered it up and put it in the freezer.
Oh, wow. So what's the meat like? Is it like a
It's a
light
white meat. It's a
white?
white.
Okay.
It's a white fish. Yeah,
Like
it's
a white
white.
fish.
Hmm.
And so it's just mild flavored, or is it a fishy
Hmm.
white fish?
No,
Okay,
it's
nice.
mild. It's actually more mild than what the catfish are that you will get like from a restaurant.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan unless it doesn't taste like grass. Like,
For
I don't want
starters,
to.
a lot of them
Yeah,
don't know how to clean them properly.
that's probably it. Exactly. Yeah.
You don't want to leave the skin on it. It's slimy and nasty when you cook it.
Okay.
Also, it doesn't matter what kind of catfish it is, because of the type of fish it is, they're bottom feeders.
Right.
They have what's called a mud flap, which is a strip that goes right down the middle of them.
Okay.
That is brown. It's muddy looking and it's
Okay.
nasty tasting. You have to remove that.
Oh, okay. So then I probably have had it where they didn't remove it all the way because it tastes just
Mm-hmm.
like what their last meal
Yeah,
was, which was exactly like muddy,
yeah,
grassy, gross.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
But then I've had some really good catfish and it's been very
Uh-huh.
mild and fried up
A
and it's
lot of it
delicious.
depends on who caught that fish and how well they cleaned it. And if they cleaned it before they froze it. If you freeze it with that
Mm,
mud flap in there, it don't matter if you clean that mud flap out when you thaw it out. It's embedded in that meat.
and permeated the meat.
Yeah,
Okay, that's good. See,
yeah,
those are the kind of tips I never learned. My dad wasn't really a fisherman. We
yeah.
went out and fished maybe twice in all
Oh,
my
I love
life.
fishing. Unfortunately,
I
I'm
like
married to a
it
man
too.
that don't.
Yeah, I like it too. My husband doesn't have, like, he didn't really learn either, so we didn't do much fishing. Like, I even got that fishing license and we never used it because he was so intimidated, I think.
I finally quit buying a fishing license because I would buy them and we would go one time and that's it. And I'm like, it's a waste of
Yeah,
money.
right. And it is a lot of
So,
places, the license is quite expensive
hmm
to get. And then you
yeah,
get add-ons too if you want to do specific fish or like down
yeah.
here we have
Well, it's kind of
lobster.
like hunting. You can't just go deer hunting because you got a regular hunting license. You have to buy a special permit for deer.
Mm. Oh, and have your tags. That's what I see when I watch those
hmm
shows.
Yep.
And they're picking up people and they're like, well, where's the tag for this one? Where's the tag
Yeah.
for that one? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense. So people
Yeah.
don't overhunt. Yeah.
hmm
Well, I appreciate that you came up and showed us your show and tell, Brenda. I really liked
Oh,
it.
that's
But
okay.
I am at 12:37
I've gone
a.m.
from
here
crafts
and
to fishing.
no, it's great because I don't know who was watching. Maybe it was
Yeah.
Tibor watched my short where I cast. He's like, "You can cast," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I can't get out and fish because nobody wants to go with me." Like,
Oh,
and I
I
don't,
wish we
and I
lived
don't want to.
closer.
I know, right? You and I would head out, but I'm more
Oh,
of like a
honey,
saltwater. I like the saltwater stuff just because
I've never
they're
been.
fresh down
I've
here.
never
Might
been
be.
saltwater fishing, but
I lo-
uh,
it's good. It's good.
now
I
even
also
if
wish I
we
could
used to
dive. I
walk,
can't.
we
Okay,
used to
wait. Let
hike
me.
over and scale down the bluffs,
Oh,
which were about 40-foot bluffs, and
mm-hmm.
we would go fishing in the river there when I was a kid.
Okay. Well, probably when you were a kid, it was perfectly, fine. Now,
Well,
like
it
all the
was when I was a
waters,
kid. Now it wouldn't be.
yeah. Mm-mm. Like my canal, I don't want to ever have to eat out of it because
Yeah,
it's a
no,
drainage canal. At least it's a drainage canal, so there's water always moving out, but
yeah,
still
but it
gross. I
still
see
is what's
people
going into it.
throw,
Yeah,
yeah, and people just throw crap in there. It's awful. Yeah, I'll have to look into that, but I'm still not
Jay,
classified as one.
you can get, senior citizens get free permits here too,
Oh, well, you could get your free now,
which I
right?
could I
You're
could
not
get
the
mine free now, but it
Yeah,
ain't gonna do
now
any
you
good
can.
if I can't go.
True. Yeah. Well, that's how I think one of the concerns was Theron was thinking of how we're gonna do with Malachi, but I told him we have a place here, it's an inlet, and they had a playground.
Mm.
I said that was the place I was
Oh,
thinking of, was one of us would watch him on the playground, the other one could fish, or, he doesn't have to stay on the playground the whole time. He could stay there and,
uh-huh.
watch us fish, but we have to just be really careful because, he's
Yeah,
impulsive and it's an inlet and it's the ocean. So,
yeah,
yeah. So I get it.
yeah,
I understand why my husband was concerned. So the finding the right spot to fish for us as a family is the key. And
yeah.
Hannah, I don't think has much interest in it at all. But I am going to call it. I'm going to wrap it. And
All
I
righty.
thank you for coming up, Brenda. That was really
Thank you for
special.
letting me come up and yap.
No, I love having you when you come up and yap, especially because you've lived the life, just like you said, and it confirmed what Shawnee
Hmm.
was talking about. You lived off the land that was around you. It
Hmm.
wasn't farmed meat. You were, like you said, your mom was making coon when she passed away.
Hmm.
You know. But thank you,
Yeah.
everybody in the side chat, Jay. Big
There's very few wild
you.
meats that I haven't eaten. It's
I think that's kind of cool, though. That's the country life that I hear about, like even with Robert from Homestead Aquarius. He talks about that too, like living off the different meats. And I've heard so many people talk about squirrel stew. I cannot tell you, and I've never had it.
I'm not a big fan of squirrels simply because to me they're just a bag of bones.
Yeah, there are a lot of
uh,
bones.
we grew up
Yeah.
on them. My mom used to make squirrel and dumplings. Uh,
Yeah.
I would take rabbit any day over squirrel though.
Right. I think my dad would too. That's how I ended up eating it, and they told me it was chicken. Was my dad was craving rabbit because he grew up on it.
Honestly,
Yes.
tame rabbit is a whiter meat where
Okay.
your wild is a darker meat.
Oh,
But
okay.
you honestly, if it was taken off the bone and made into strips or whatever and
Mhm.
breaded and fried, you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference between it and
Right.
chicken.
If it was off the bone, they made the
Hmm.
mistake of leaving it on the bone, and I
Yeah.
recognized that it didn't look like any piece of chicken I had had before. Even
Yeah.
though I had started eating it, it was fried. And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, what part of chicken is this? This doesn't look like and that's when my sister laughed and loved telling me it was rabbit. Ronnie, do you know when you're going to be going live again that you can
Nope.
give her a good? Okay. So if you want to, you have your email on your about page, right? That they can maybe get on your email list. Are you
Me?
still doing that? Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. If you want to be
Okay.
notified that I'm going to go live, you send me an email, shawneegrows@gmail.com, and give me what email you want me to send it to you, and you'll be put on the list so you can show up.
Hmm. And Brenda, do you have any like on your channel, did you do any of the watch lists where it's like, here's my crafts and things that I've made, and like do you have
Not
anything set up
really.
like that? Okay. But they
Not
can
on
still do it if they
crafts.
want.
I have a few if
Your
somebody wants
gardening,
a
right.
good recipes like for making fudge, I've got a fudge recipe on there.
Oh, perfect for Christmas.
I have a
Yeah.
recipe on there for honey glazed pecans, which is yummy.
That
Uh,
sounds good.
I do have a lotion bar recipe on there that would be good for making as crafts or as gifts to.
Yes. I have to check out
But
your recipe because I might still have some things. I still need to get I gotta go back and get some cocoa butter. I'm out of cocoa butter and the good beeswax. And then the beeswax, I want to see if I can get it local because sometimes they'll put paraffin in it if you're buying it online.
mhm.
So yeah, when you go and check out Brenda's stuff, make sure too, like Shawnee and we were all saying, try and get some of the products local if you can. Um,
Yes.
I wish I could get the cocoa butter local because you can grow the cocoa pods down here. You can grow
Oh,
cacao.
really?
Yeah, but I
Oh,
haven't
that would
seen
be
it.
awesome.
I know, right? I know. But I'm afraid to have it in my own yard because of my dog. I don't want to lose our new dog to theobromine poisoning. Yes, good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. And thank you to those of you who are watching the replay. We appreciate if you hung out this long so much. I totally appreciate it, especially if you hung out and you saw some of the ads because it definitely helps me, helps my seed collection, helps my tree collection, which I did show in the beginning. And it helps our family too, because it's another way
Mhm.
that we can get income into our household in these times. Thank you and God bless. We'll see you next time, hopefully next Friday. And if I don't, Merry Christmas.
Good night. God bless.
Good night, everyone.